Alright guys, I want to welcome you all back to some more Monarch. I also want to thank you all for the support you continue to show this series. It really means a lot. So we previously taken down, but we did actually. We previously took care of Akane and her partner Luxuria, which was in itself a problem in itself because she was tough. And now we're moving on to the Greed Pactbearer. So we're going to continue from there guys and see how it goes. So with that said, let's keep it going. Alright guys, and we are back. So now our main deal right now is to head over to the Dean's office.
Thank you for coming all this way. I take it you've been cooperating with the Pactbearers of Sloth and Gluttony, correct?
That's right.
The two of them are reliable allies, so long as they continue to cooperate, that is. But don't forget, all of the Pactbearers' ideals must be shattered in order to resolve the anomalies in the Academy. Including yours. I truly am sorry for pushing this onto you, but it's for everyone's sake, Miss Aikawa's especially. Your mission, your fate, bear them both as best you can. The mist has dissipated from the Academy's most pressing locations, thanks in no small part to the TSC. According to Shinya, the only areas it remains are the library, the archives, and the old dormitory. The mist at the old dormitory is most likely related to the Pactbearer of Greed. Aside from you, there are 3 Pactbearers remaining. But the one whose anomalies we were first aware of is the Pactbearer of Greed. I don't know the specifics, but their authority seems to be more capable of distorting the world than any other. I ask that you prioritize that one first.
Interesting. Alright, so we gotta talk to everyone back at the TSC room. However, before that, can I heal up or... Went the wrong way, didn't I? No, it was on this side. Did it say talk to everyone in the TSC? Yeah. Uh-huh. Wait, what's this? Faculty room. Cromwell Spirit registered in the library. Okay, and that's it. Let me check the map for a second. Well, I'm in the right area. It's just, it's telling me to go to the TSC room, but I can't go in. So I don't know what to. Alright, got that. It's hard not to wonder what's in store for us down the line, isn't it? Well, there's no better cure to worry than some self-reflection. Why not try taking a psych text or psych test? Ready? Listen closely and answer this question. What genre do you tend toward at the bookstore? Classic literature, bestsellers, reference books, history books. I guess bestsellers. I don't really do reference books or history books. I think it's a tie between classic literature and bestsellers. This question lets us see how ambitious you are. Picking the bestseller shows that you're the type to succeed by following the beat of your own drum. You're an active but pragmatic thinker who can turn ideas into results. I guess you have a general distrust of authority deep down, but whether or not you can build strong relationships with your teachers and superiors will be the key to your success. My gluttony increased too, so good job on that. Faculty room. Alright, maybe I should still talk to her. She even here? No, she is not. Yeah, it doesn't want me to go to the TSC room, so I guess I'm just gonna wander around for a bit then. Or I was in the wrong side all this time. Okay, get it. Let me heal up.
You seem kind of... You're good to... Don't push.
All this time I thought I was on the I thought I was on the right side, but nope. Alright then. Let's have a go at it.
Welcome back!
What did Miss Zora say?
Old dormitory. I didn't even know we had one.
She means the building in the back of the memorial garden.
Memorial garden? Memorial forest, more like. But yeah, I know the building you're talking about. I remember seeing it a few times when I was wandering around.
The old dormitory was closed off 8 years ago, though the garden is open to a few select clubs.
The mist generally surfaces in areas around where an authority is used. It is a bit peculiar for there to be mist in such a remote location.
I understand how you feel, but I saw it with my own eyes. The mist there is way worse than it was at the main building, the second-year building, or any other place we've seen it.
That Pactbearer's authority distorts the world more than any other. It's the first one that appeared when all of this started. I wonder what kind of power they have. Be careful out there, okay?
Don't you worry. I can go with him. My schedule's all cleared up now.
He doesn't need your help. One Pactbearer is enough as is. Zora asked me to help him, so I'll be the one going along.
Vice President, I've finished dealing with the aftermath of all the incidents in the other buildings. I'd like to help you out, if you'll let me. I want to lessen your burden however I can.
I would like to assist as well. I have managed to scale the mountain of work the TSC foisted upon me. This is the strongest Pactbearer yet. I fear for your well-being. You're important to me, after all. Would putting it that way be enough to convince you?
Kokoro.
Frivolity aside, I do not wish for anything to harm you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Metaphorically, that is.
Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate all of you being there for my brother.
Hope, sloth, gluttony, faith. 4 ends assembled at Vanity's gate. The road now diverges. A fork in the road. Take care, for the line can no longer be towed. In all my time aiding your cause, I've gotten used to your grabby claws.
Vanitas?
Your every word I have taken heed. You plan to fight the Pactbearer of Greed. No authority truly outstrips all the rest. Even so, this will still prove a difficult test.
Do you know what powers they have, Mr. Bunny?
Well, naturally, of course I do. But surely, you don't expect me to tell you. There's a limit to how much I can interfere. Plus, it's more entertaining to be cavalier.
So in other words, you're not gonna help.
Be well prepared if you hope to live. That is all the advice that I can give. You've a great many friends, and I'm sure it's much fun. But bear in mind that you can only take one. Roaming the mist with a large coterie can end up tremendously risky, you see.
Alright guys, now I'm just gonna start talking to everyone and pretty much get on with the story.
You will be safe and secure with me. I am not your enemy.
Spell companion to Kokoro Surugadai. Not yet. Let me talk to everyone. Actually, hold on. Let me talk to this guy.
Only so many Pactbearers yet remain. Just look what your ego has come to attain. You used to be empty, just filler and fluff. But don't get to thinking it's nearly enough. Before you take on the Pactbearer of Greed, I'll grant one last chance to revise your creed. Desires are what shape your ego, they say. So answer my questions, and do not delay. How would you feel if your darling pet cat chose somebody else over you just like that?
If it was my pet cat, how would I feel if my cat chose another person over me? Yeah, how dare they, you know? I mean, I took care of it all my...
Question 2. 2 of your friends ask you to hang out. Which do you think is the better route? The one you find carnally attractive? Or the one who is fun and proactive?
That's a toughie. I mean, it's equal either way to me. I'm not really all that. Okay, well, yeah, fun.
Question 3. What would you do with this fact you uncover? Your friend has been secretly meeting your lover.
Both depressed and angry, but more angry.
Question 4. Would you ever borrow a demon's might to achieve your goals at the cost of what's right?
Nah.
Question 5. If a video of someone feasting were shown, would you wish you had some of your own?
If a video of someone feasting were shown, would you wish you had some of your own? Nah.
Question 6. Would you get angry if your friend took your phone and made your icon something you would bemoan?
I honestly wouldn't get pissed about that, really. You get angry if your friend took your phone and made your icon something you bemoan.
Question 7. You're in your first match of a round-robin tourney. How will you prevent an early end to your journey?
Save my strength.
Question 8. At your friend's house, their mom makes you far too much food. Do you eat every bit so as not to be rude?
It depends. I'm more of like, I would take it home if anything.
Question 9. Would you train your strengths in lieu of your flaws, or compensate for them with effort and cause?
Build on my strengths, make up for my weaknesses. It's a little bit of both, really.
Question 10. Would you call yourself a reliable soul? The kind who would thrive in a leadership role?
Would you call yourself a reliable? I am very reliable. The kind who would thrive in a leadership role. That is, it's tough. Yeah, I'm comfortable with it.
Question 11. Would you press a button that wiped out your life if it let you start over without any strife?
No, I like living in the now, and I'm the type that, like, you know, regardless of what choices I made, I live with it.
Question 12. Have you ever had the intrusive thought that the popular kid should die and rot?
Nah.
Question 13. If a teacher was scolding your friend, would you defend them to the end?
Again, it depends on what they were scolding them for.
Question 14. Do you start a task but get so fixated that your sleeping schedule is devastated?
Oh, that happens. It happens. Not always, but it happens.
Question 15. How would you react to a verbal assault over something that wasn't even your fault?
Like a champ.
Question 16. Could you hear someone's story with a willing ear, If the ending were painfully, obviously clear?
Well, it's only polite.
Question 17. Are you so firm in your own sense of right that you censure all in your line of sight?
No. I mean, I'm open to other opinions. Doesn't necessarily mean they'll sway me, though. Are you so firm in your own sense of right that you censure all in your...
Question 18. Your close pal's girlfriend admits she likes you. And as it turns out, you fancied her too. Do you take the girl away from your friend, knowing their heart it would surely rend?
Yep, sorry, bro. Nah, I wouldn't.
Question 19. How do you feel when you see a stranger get wrapped up in social media danger?
Uninterested.
Question 20. During a club or committee affair, would you try harder if your crush was there?
Yeah, sure. I
Question
would.
21. The person who was your rock in life has died. How do you react to this sudden blindside?
I don't think I'd die from despair.
Question 22. You and your partner have dated for years, but the spark is gone and you're bored to tears. You're asked on a date by someone appealing. Do you engage in this unfaithful freewheeling?
Well, if we dated for years and then the spark is gone and nothing we do can ever bring it back, then why on earth would we still be together? You know?
Question 23. Do you hate when your friends steal the show with their boasting and braggadocio?
Braggadocio.
Question 24. You've broken something important to you, but repairing it costs a small fortune or two. You could just replace it at reasonable cost. Do you go and repair it, or leave it for lost?
If it's something that's very important to me, then I would repair it.
Question 25. Have you ever gotten so mad at a game that you toss the controller, fury aflame?
I have never, ever tossed my controller in fury of a game. And also, why on earth would I do that? That's a lot of money.
Question 26. You're hungry in the dead of night. Do you get up and have a bite?
Yes.
Question 27. You're in a group project that's going awry. Do you think all the rest are the reason why? That perhaps they should have asked you for help, or that things would be fine if you did it yourself?
You're in a group project that's gone awry. Do you blame all the rest as the reason why? That perhaps you should have asked for... No, I wouldn't.
Question 28. If you devoted yourself to live streaming fame, could you get 1 million subscribers to your name?
I'm sure I could, you know? Who knows? Who knows what the future holds?
Question 29. How would you feel if your friend got a job and their salary made you look like a slob?
No big deal. It really isn't.
Question 30. Say you scored 99 points on a test. Would you feel happy, perhaps even blessed? Or would you be filled with deep dejection, being a point away from perfection?
I'm not so uptight, like, in that type of scenario. Like, 99 is pretty good. I mean, yeah, a very small part of me would be bothered that I didn't get that 1%, that one more point. I'd be fine, though. I'd feel happy.
Question 31. Your best friend is solely to whom you confide, an embarrassing secret you're trying to hide. What do you do when the whole class finds out, which your friend claims to know nothing about?
Oh, I'd believe them. I figured it'd be some other way that it was let out or what have you. But no, I know my friend wouldn't do that, so I would never cut ties.
It seems your desires are still rather faint. You've limited them under much self-restraint. Your ego is formed by confronting desire. Perhaps letting loose more will help fan that fire.
I think if they gave me more choices than just one or two, you know, either or, I think it would help fan out what he's talking about.
Have you noticed that some of the questions composed had no desires in the way they were posed? The questions in question were intended to scope your spiritual kinship with faith, love, and hope. Desires can make one feel greatly empowered, but so too can one become wholly devoured. Should you use them to bolster your faith and your hope, they can turn out quite useful and broaden your scope. But be it for yourself or a person or thing, a hope without love will do nothing but sting. Your hope, faith, and love are substantially high. I'm sure your desires won't soon go awry. From these 7 cards, pick 3 to pursue, and I will increase those desires for you.
Can I put it back? Like, they're all face down. So I was meant to pick, like, random cards? Alright, I ended up picking Pride, Wrath, and Envy. That was interesting. Okay. So I have to pick someone before I can leave. Because I wanted to heal up and do a little bit more training, but... Grinding, sorry. Well, training's the same thing.
Don't put yourself in too much danger, okay?
Swap companion with Nozomi Hinata. I'm torn between Ryotaro, Nozomi, and Kokoro. That's my problem. I'm trying to debate. I haven't used Nozomi in a while though, so cool with her. But I also have to, you know, I think at the very least I'm going to level up a bit more because Nozomi is the weakest at the moment. Well, she's not that weak. I actually did give her some points.
You seem kind of pale.
But it never hurts to be
You're good to go.
certain.
Don't push yourself too.
I'm gonna keep pushing myself. Stop telling me not to push myself. Alright. Alright guys, so I did some off-screen grinding and I can show you for this guy here, my character, I ended up unlocking a couple of his moves. We're at level 38. Nozomi's at 25. Decent. Got Shinya up to 29. Ryotaro I think is still 13. I didn't upgrade him that much. I probably should, and I will in the next couple of rounds to go when I start doing some offhand grinding. But for now, I gave my Pride, my Lust, and Wrath a lot more too. So I think we're ready enough to start off, and our next destination is the old building, apparently. Old dormitory, sorry. My map is right. Alright, we have to leave and go to the next area. Okay. Hopefully it's unlocked for us too, because I have no idea where it really is. I might have to make a right. Question is the area still locked off to us? Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna have to wander around then. No, that's still locked off. If I see that rainbow colored area, that means it's locked. So I guess I'll try my hand at going to... That's in Japanese, can't read that. East Street. If I remember correctly, this is the library. Alright. And first year building. Where's the dormitory? See, it doesn't tell me where exactly I am, though. And I can only visit places I've already been to, so it's more like luck. Can I get this item now, or whatever you call it?
What a horrible sound. Okay, I'm ready. There's already so much mist, and we're not even past the gate. Let's be careful, Vice President.
Okay, so I guess I found it. Ego and greed must be higher than 300 to resonate with this alter ego. Okay. Let me save for now, just to be on the safe side, and then in we go. Oh, it's so foggy. Why?
It seems this place, too, is linked to the depths.
So it gave me some decent amount of spirit. Alright, stay away from this guy. Oh my gosh, why are they all so near?
Did you come here to look at the stars too?
Nope, 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 nope. Stay away from me.
Better than
Oh, thank you for being locked. Can I get this? Detox agent.
Better than fresh
Alright,
pot of rice
gotta find
over
another
a
area.
roaring campfire. I can't wait.
Can I go there? Oh, I have to go all the way down here just to... Alright,
Now where could you be hiding?
thank you for that. Alright, please let me get this thing then. Alright, acquired Reiko Inza's alter ego. Everyone's stats have been increased to defense +3. Okay.
I could have sworn someone was there.
Deceased persons. These are a lot of numbers. Mitsuru Hasegawa, Momo Nagahisa, Lisa Hyakuna, Natsume Nishikujo, and Reiko Inze. Alright, that doesn't... Rest in peace. We will never forget the tragedy that took you from our world. We offer you our prayers now and forever.
I could have sworn someone was there. Hey, you're from the True Student Council, right?
You know, I'm just noticing. Nozomi's frightened.
Whoa, no need to get so worked up. I just got here. I'm still normal. I think. You're investigating the mist, right? Does that mean you're headed to the old dormitory? I've got the key to the main gate.
Thank you.
Hear me out for a bit, and I'll give it to you.
Of course.
Have you ever had the sudden feeling that someone you could have sworn was always there just vanished? Or like that their existence was covered up by something else, maybe?
Possibly.
I have. I feel that way right now, in fact. That's the whole reason I came here. There's a memorial there inscribed with the names of some students who died in an accident. Can you take a look at it? One of the names is impossible to make out. I want you to find out who it is for me. I can't remember, but I think it's someone I know. A classmate, maybe. I'd call it just a hunch, but something tells me it's more than that. Please, you've got to figure out who they are. I could have sworn someone was there.
Alright, so I ended up looking it up because I didn't want to go to all the trouble of trying to figure out the puzzle, but I already knew from the get-go that what we need to do was use the student ID along with the name. Like in the previous puzzles, it's just this one's going to be a little bit more tricky. So, we gotta leave the mist room. Mist area. And head over. Second year building. It's in here. Spirit. Okay. Well, you know what? I guess I can just like wander about too. Cause. Alright, please tell me. Finally. There you go. Wow. I tried really hard to find the flowers. Blank loved. Rest in peace, Chio Aikawa. Okay, we got it. Rosemary. Now we gotta go. Leave the building. Go to the club room. No, where is it? Where is it? There you go. Yep. So apparently the flower pot was the hint, and it's the name of the letter from that matter is Rosemary. Programming club. Student ID, if I remember, is all right. Obtain information on Takamori Suzuki. That is the name. That was blanked out in the gravestone. And now, we can fast travel back to the Memorial Garden. Alright. Alright, that saved us a lot of trouble, by the way, so I'm grateful for that. And we can now hopefully get this person's key. Nope, we got past this person over here. And the girl should be right here.
I could have. The last name on the memorial. I think it's one of my classmates. Did you find out who it was?
Takamori Suzuki.
Takamori Suzuki. Yeah, that's right. He died in a traffic accident. I sat next to him in class. We got along pretty well. He was the first guy I... How could I forget him? Was it because of the mist? Thank you for reminding me about him. Here's the key to the main gate, like I promised.
Perfect. Alright, now we can go.
Was there.
My mat's at 32. On the plus side, it's a good thing that the doctor gave me a lot of mental stabilizers.
Did you come here to look at the stars too?
Nope, 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 nope.
Camping's great.
Alright, let me use some right now because I'm not liking... Where's my item? There you go. Perfect. Alright, let's go. What is this?
This is the Pactbearer of Greed's ideal. It seems a little bigger than Kurama's, doesn't it? It's a bit cracked and worn down, though. Like it's been exposed to the elements for years. It feels sad somehow, and lonely. Let's take care of them quickly, for everyone's sake.
The madness.
How much we got? 12? That's enough.
Check me.
Perfect. Alright, good, good.
This is decent training.
It's coming. It's a lot of HP you absorbed.
It's not over yet.
Still fine though. I will
You're open.
Perfect.
I have to stay focused.
Defer. Again.
Vice President!
Leave it to me. You're open.
How enticing.
And now we'll defer again. Actually. Now we can defer.
It's in your hands. I can do this.
Yes, you can.
You're open. We made it, Nozomi.
Good job! You were amazing!
Revival agent. I need that. Hold on. Flames. Healing factor.
Suffering. Pain. Lives are stolen. Lives are forgotten. Why must they suffer? Why must they be in pain? Why do they have to be stolen and forgotten? The suffering from the past doesn't go away. The fact that they were hurt survives them. Lives stolen never return. Lives lost are never recovered. If it's just the way of the world, if it's just a matter of course, then for what reason do we suffer? For what reason must we grieve? For what reason do we desire? Everything that should have been was stolen. Everything that could have been was lost. The world is unjust, uncaring, and insane. In this twisted, irrational world, if I am allowed to desire, if I am allowed to want, no. If I am driven to desire and want, I should be allowed to wish. To have my wishes fulfilled. To wish for a happy past. For a complete and flawless reality. For a life of peace and tranquility. For a life where you are still here. The world is unjust, uncaring, and insane. Therefore, fulfilling an insane wish and distorting the world to grant it is a small price to pay to regain everything I've lost. The world was unjust and insane long before I got here, after all.
An ego that desires to take back what had been lost, paired with a will that justifies itself at any cost. This ideal is fading. It's liable to break. And yet, there is one guarantee I can make. Among the Pactbearers who have yet to fall, this one is, without doubt, the strongest of all.
Alright guys, I'm gonna have to end the video for today. Thank you all for watching. I'm actually curious of who the Pactbearer was that we destroyed his what do you call it, his crystal or whatever you want to call it. If anything else guys, we'll continue on in the next one. Thank you again for watching.